Alright guys, we're going to be doing a couple of 3 flights today. We got the A380, the 340, and the 320. Probably going to fly the 340 first. It has flaps, it's a little windy today. It's also the most difficult to fly I've seen. This is the 340 with the 2 inserts, so it makes it the 340-800. And the maiden flight was a little rough, which I posted, and so yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. It's a little rat's nest in here. I'll do a couple of videos that kind of shows you how to really set all this up, but we're not going to worry about that right now. None of the lights. This one has flaps, retracts of course, navigation lights, but yeah, this one takes a while to take off, as you'll probably notice. I know I'm going to strap the battery in. I know we're going to give me shit for that, but it doesn't really move too much while everything's jammed in there. I'm going to try to finagle all this in here. That's how it goes here. So again, I'm running a 3300 55C in here. And you'll notice the 320 over there, it recommends a 4-cell. But anyway, so here we are. It's going to give me a little bit of up elevator. On the maiden flight, it was diving down on me quite a bit. Everything's running. And I also have the ailerons mixed in with the rudder just to give a little bit more. A lot of travel on the elevator. Noticing my flap is not retracted all the way at 100%. So there's 50% flap. There's 100%. But it just takes so long to take off. I almost slammed into these poles over here. But there's the retracts there. Make sure that all motors are running. Yeah. And where I fly, I'm taking off in the road, so it takes a little bit to take off. So here we are. Try to back taxi quite a bit. We have some wind coming in from the west-ish, so it might veer off. I want to give her a long takeoff. I think that should be good. Hit the One thing about this plane is you cannot take off too early. It does not like it, so give it excessive takeoff. All right, here we go. Veer off like real scale like because those poles. I'll peel back a little bit. There she is. A340. I'll try to bring her down a little bit. You guys can see. And I'm about 50% throttle right now. Trying to be a little conservative. With that aileron and rudder mix, gives it a nice scale turn. Try to do a somewhat low pass without getting too crazy. Just noticed I had my flaps down still. Which was interesting. So flaps are retracted. Probably going to pick up speed a little bit. I'm going to do one more pass and then we'll bring her in. It's a bit windy out here, so you can probably see it wobbles pretty good. There we go. There's full throttle on the pass. Pull back a little bit. So let's get, just deployed the gears down, 50% on the flaps. We'll go to 100% on final approach. And I have to land in the street, so it's a little sketchy when a car comes. Gain a little bit of altitude here. So what I do is I veer out, gain some altitude. Seems like we're losing power. We're losing power, guys. Oh, she went down. I think my battery died. It just broke where it's glued. So let's see the damage. This is broke. Wow. That can all be glued. Gear came out. I'm gonna rip the wire out. Curious to know why it failed. Let's see the. I got my lipo checker. Loss. I guess this battery is just not big enough. Right on approach. Pretty good repair job to do. These just glue in, so I'm actually almost happy that that broke off. This snapped off. That can be glued. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun repair.